What the fuck is this? Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and every other type of creature watching this. It is Madman. I'm not sure if I'm even going to upload this, but I could not live with myself if I didn't do the champion scroll on camera that I just got. I have been doing other things, dealing with health issues for the past several months, and now that I'm in a more or less stable state, I am now busy working on life tasks and more important shit than Vscape. I know that's a travesty to say that. It's sacrilege, but it's true. So yeah, I don't know if I'll even upload this, but I couldn't resist recording it because there, right there in our inventory, we have the champion Skrizzole. I'm bringing Addy Javelins for the meme, because I have like 7,000 from killing black dragons. And we can only use ranged or magic for this fight, as far as I know. If the wiki is accurate, then that's what we got to do. If not, we will find out very, very shortly. So I hope you guys have been doing well. World War III is in full swing right now. Very fun times. Nuclear Armageddon on the horizon. Definitely a legitimate concern and not just more fear-mongering to distract you from the fact that you are being robbed constantly by richer and more cunning and less morally concerned individuals than yourself. It's definitely a real threat. The nukes all definitely still work. The nuclear material definitely does not degrade or in any way reduce in effectiveness or potency over time in the ground. All the nukes are still fresh. They all still work. So please stay afraid. Stay terrified. Piss your pants if you need to. It's fine. It's okay. It's 2022. If you want to piss your pants, no one will judge you for that. No one's judging anyone for anything. Or no one's using any judgment. Because judgment, it's judgment that defeats us. Alright, anyway. Let's read this fucking thing. What does it say? Fuck, I was going to do a Hobgoblin voice, and then I was like, Oh, yeah, I can hold multiple scrolls. Thanks for telling me, Atrocious, after I started recording. Nice one, bro. No, I do appreciate that, unironically. Thank you. That's nice to know, but yeah, anyway, I would have to do this anyway at some point, so let's just get it over with. What's the voice for this? Fuck.
You won't defeat me, though you're welcome to try at the Champions Guild. Champion of Hobgoblins.
Alright, let's talk to Alfred here.
Mr. Wayne, I have tangerines in my anus.
I was given a challenge. What now?
Add it to me.
Alright. There you go. I've done the Mr. Wayne joke like 50 times. I don't even... Yeah, of course I want to accept it. Why the fuck wouldn't I? It's fucking ridiculously... I mean, it's like a joke. Alright, let's get the sound going for a few seconds here. See if I can get copyright stricken for this. Oh yeah, come on, go through the gate, bro.
Let's do it!
Woo! Hitting a 14 right off the bat. Beautiful. I really do love these sprites, man. I love they have unique sprites for these guys. He's got a nice blue color to his armor there. I wish they all looked like that. Hobgoblin drip. And there we have it, guys. Slayer and hit points XP. We're going to pick up our javelins, because we waste not, want not on this channel. And then we're going to head right back up the ladder. And get the fuck out of this chicken shit outfit. Very good. Now, let's go check our banner and flex on all the haters. Even though like 4 people have now gotten all 10 before me, we're still going to flex, because we don't give a shit. We don't compare ourselves to other people. That's unhealthy. We go at our own pace, and we do things our own way, even if it's retarded. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you for watching this extremely brief, shitty video. Sorry for deleting everything else. Like I said, dealing with some mental health shit, it's really real. That shit is no joke. If you're experiencing it, Don't sweep it under the rug for a decade like I did and end up doing something drastic like I did. Keep yourselves healthy, happy. Don't eat too many carbs. Take vitamin D. And get the fuck outside if you can. I know shit is bizarre right now, and I mean, we're all pretty much fucked, but, you know, what can you do? You just gotta roll on, soldier on. You gotta Sargon, as my idol Sam Hyde would say. My surrogate dad. Thank you, Daddy Sam, for keeping me going in these dark ass times. Let's check our banner here before we end the video. Let's examine it. What does it say? Same exact shit as the other ones say. A banner proclaiming your victory over the Hobgoblin champion. Very good. You know what? I feel like continuing this video, we're going to do some useless fucking banking, and then I'm going to go back to killing ghouls, 'cause that's what I was doing before. So, you know what? We'll go back to the bank. I'll end it when I get to the bank. We'll get to Varrock Bank. That's what we'll do. I'll give you guys, you know, some bonus content, extra features. The Redux version of this video is just going to be me fucking around. I mean, every video is me fucking around, but this is a special kind of fucking around because it's a misleading title now. The video was supposed to just be me killing the champion quickly and efficiently, like any good executioner would. You can see I still have my boosts, actually, from killing ghouls, because I just asked the chat and I fucking noited myself out. I was like, if I already have one champ scroll banked, can I get another? Like, I knew I could. I was like 90% sure, but my fucking stupid ass, doubting, pussy, second-guessing brain was like, you'd better ask the chat just to make sure, because you're a little fucking you-know-what. Rhymes with agate, like, you know, the rock agate. It's a beautiful stone. You're a little one of those. That's what I tell myself when I give in to my doubts. My pussy brain. I have a small vagina inside my brain. It's right where my third eye, Egyptian eye part of the brain is supposed to be. That's a cool fucking schizo conspiracy image that I came across that you guys should all look up, of course. Get the Google, because enough people watch this. Get the Google algorithm trending for everyone looking this up. That would be funny if I actually had that kind of reach. But the image I'm referring to is this schizo collage somebody made about the Eye of Horus, the black Horus eye thing that we've all seen a million times. Apparently, if you cut a human brain in half, which the Egyptians did quite a bit because, you know, they did the whole mummification thing, if you look at the two hemispheres of the brain once they've been sliced in half, there is a part of the center of the brain that looks exactly like that eye. So there's a good chance that Egyptian medical dudes, priests, mummifiers, body mechanics, whatever the fuck you'd call them, there's a good chance that they based the whole Eye of Horus glyph off of that structure in the brain. And then very quickly, you know, people slide off of that very simple comparison into speculation about magic shit. Like immediately people resort to magical thinking instead of just being like, wow, that's a real shape and it's a very cool coincidence. And there's a chance that that is true, that they based that glyph off of that shape because they cut people's brains up constantly. There's a chance they did that. What a cool coincidence. Instead of accepting that and moving on with their lives, people go, it's actually the magical antenna that connects us to God. And then they start speculating about stuff that no one has any means of proving, and that's where we get into schizo territory, which becomes, for a while, a little bit more fun, and then it gets not fun when people start to distance themselves from you because they don't want your insanity to catch on to them. Because believe it or not, that shit is contagious. It's like a kind of language virus. It's what's kept me talking, and it's what's made me completely forget that I was going to end the video 3 or 4 minutes ago when I was at the bank. But instead, now we're just ranting on. We're not in control of our own mouth. We're just sort of letting random thoughts just kind of pour out like vomit, which is really what improv is. It's basically just somebody vomiting into your ears. And people eat it up. They eat up the vomit. They scoop it out of their ears and eat it. That's what people who love improv do. So all the improv comedy that you love watching, it's basically just you sucking down vomit. That's what you're doing. Every time I see an imp, I think it's a dragon imp. It's worth it because you fucking miss them if you don't think that. Anyway, back to eating vomit. When you're listening to improv, it's basically the lowest form of comedy possible. It's the lowest possible effort of any sort of performance, because all you have to do is do a shit ton of it. Like if you record 3 hours, for example, of yourself just vomiting random thoughts, then you can edit it down to a 38-minute video that's actually funny. And that's why it's the lowest form of comedy. It requires almost no thought, and it's why poorly educated retards are usually best at it. Usually people who work in places like car dealerships are very good at it, because you have to bullshit your way through other people's natural defense against lying. And in order to do that, you have to be very good at improvising. So it makes you into a very good bullshitter, essentially, when you practice that way. When you practice improvising in any context, whether it's at a job or for a comedy gig or whatever, you're basically just rapid-fire lying. You're saying whatever garbage is coming into your head without any sort of filter whatsoever. So again, very low effort, very shitty comedy. It requires no consideration of timing, no consideration of the construction of a joke, of the humor process, which is based on juxtaposition and surprise and timing. Basically, you can just do all that in editing, or you can hire impressionable, naive young people, 10 or 15 years younger than you, and have them do that for you. You can take advantage of their youthful naivety and waste some of their best years of their life by making them into your editors and having them insert their sense of comedic timing into your garbage improv. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not actually hating on Sam's process or anybody's process. I actually think that shit's very funny. I just think it's funny to hate on shit. It's funny to hate on things pointlessly. Like I feel like a lot of humor's been sort of played out. Like people are so used to every sort of type of humor that it's kind of like the only thing left is kind of to overreact and hate on things. It's why hatred and destruction are really sort of the becoming like more popular in meme culture. Like you're seeing a lot of memes these days that are very sort of violent. They're very mean-spirited. Because I really think that we're getting to the point of decadence where we're so desensitized to every sort of type of humor that it's just not funny to us anymore. I mean, it's just how it works. Like if you grew up in the 1920s and you were watching the fucking Three Stooges in the 30s when you were 15 or whatever, if you were born in the 20s, then or the 40s, whenever the fuck the Three Stooges were on TV or I don't know what the fuck, in movie theaters. If you were raised on that sort of content, then eventually if you watch enough of it, you got bored of it, and enough people did that content is now difficult to remix or revive without it being very boring. One show that did actually successfully do that recently was I Think You Should Leave. It's a Netflix comedy show. I fucking love that show. If you get a chance, watch it. Pirate it, watch it on 123 Movies. Just type in 123 Movies and then type in I Think You Should Leave. And you can watch anything that way. Most people don't seem to know that. You don't even have to... I haven't torrented anything in like 2 years because I've just been watching shit on shady streaming sites just with ad blockers. So I guess with this whole rant, my whole point of this was just watch that show because it's one of the very few funny things that I've seen recently. And it's not perfect. Like, not every skit works, not every skit lands because it is, I think, improv-derived in some cases. But the thing is, the guy who pioneered that show, who got it started, was he used to work for SNL as a comedy writer. And you can tell he has an actual sense of comedic timing, like the jokes actually have a structure to them. So I don't know what portion of it's improv, but anyway. Anyway, I think I've scratched my podcasting, hearing my own voice, sniffing my own farts kind of itch for today, so I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to end the video here. We're going to get the champion scroll after killing this ghoul. That's what's going to happen. We're going to get the scroll right now. Then the video will be another 10 minutes, because I'll be killing the champion. And we didn't get it, guys. Just goes to show that God doesn't exist, and if he does, he doesn't love you. Nothing in the universe happens for any reason. It's all random. And we should all just end our lives. Okay, I'll hopefully see you guys next time. I may or may not re-upload videos. I may or may not start a new series. Woo! Wouldn't that be fun? Because I was saying to myself earlier that the first like 20 videos of voicing Vscape were basically crap. The quality was so bad, even I wouldn't watch them. So we'll see what happens. I know some of the Vscape guys said they archived some stuff. I don't know how much they got, but again, some of the stuff I deleted is just gone because I didn't have copies of it. So sorry about that. I know that's a shitty, like nothing apology, but I am actually sorry about that. Like I said, mental health shit. That's all I should really have to say. I am a madman after all. So anyway, love you guys. Have fun. And as always, peace out.